Hi, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video today, we're going to cover the difference between the general skills employment visa permit and the critical skills employment like visa. So these are the two options that when you're relocating to High Island with a job, you normally come under, because whether your job falls under the critical skills list that is listed under the Irish website. I'm also going to attach the link to the link where you can see all the list of the critical skills jobs that are posted in Ireland. There is always update on those because they always add new careers and remove certain careers. Then the difference is the other one, which is the general. The general is just, it can be anything, but under those general, I know that there is mostly certain ones that they are in demand, like the healthcare uh, job and the truck driving job. I did a video about the truck driving jobs, and the anything related to logistics and hospitality. Yes, restaurants sometimes, especially like if you are a chef or you are master chef, you know your kitchen, then you can get those. So it's up to you guys to go to the link and check which one your career falls under before you just apply to come to Ireland for any other job. So as I'm listing all these, follow up and understand what could be better for you, because there is a difference. If you qualify for the other one and you check for the, especially if you qualify for the critical skills one and you decide to come as a with a general employment permit, you are losing certain things that you might get when you're coming with a critical skills one. So please do your own research, and before you jump, I always tell people that take your time, don't rush. I know how it feels. I was once in a situation where I was trying to relocate, trying to change places. I was so fed up with where I was, to a point that I was willing to take anything that comes up on my hands in front of me. But remember, take your time and calm down. Things will happen when the time is right. So when the time is right, it's going to happen, and do the right thing that you will not regret in future. It won't affect your future. So on the let me start with the general one. So the general one, it involves like the care working course. It involves the truck driving jobs. So those ones are under general skills employment. There is a list as well for them, but I would say on this one, there's a list of jobs that don't really qualify to go under it. You know why? Because it's a general employment, which means they can sponsor anyone with any skill to relocate to Ireland if the company needs that person. But they have to prove that they advertise the job on public market for a certain time and they still couldn't fill the spot. That's how you have to prove as an employer that I have been advertising, I have been looking for workers, but I'm still failing to get workers. So now I'm trying to look way outside the country to bring someone in and do this work because I can't get other people. This is why, because healthcare jobs are in demand in Ireland. This is why healthcare workers are always getting visa sponsorship to come and work in Ireland, because it's hard to get a healthcare worker around Ireland, and there is a lot of companies that are looking for healthcare workers, so they end up sponsoring. So that is one example for general skills employment work that people bring over. Then when you are under that one, the steps are all the same. You have to get a job offer, because some people they get confused. You have to get the job offer first before you start applying for the job. So you get the job offer from your company, then the company helps you to apply for the permit, or they can give you all the details, like they can write you a letter and give you the job offer and give you everything. Then you go and apply to get the visa. Then after the visa, it depends on your country, you might also apply for other things just to come and enter the country. Then when you are here, that's when you apply for the residence card. So those are the steps that you take, but it starts all from what? The job offer. So once you get the job offer and you apply for everything, you come here, you now start working in Ireland after getting your residence card. Everything might take a process of about 6 months to 1 year for you to do all that. Then once you are here, you have to work. Let me start with the family. People ask, when can I bring my family? If you come with the general skills employment, you have to bring your family in after 12 months of being in the country. In that 12 months, you have to work and you have to prove your independence, how you are taking care of yourself financially, and you have a place to stay. And what else? Yeah, they consider the most having a place to stay and proving that you can take care of yourself financially. That's when you submit your pay slips and your bank statement to show that you don't live from paycheck to paycheck. In a way, the money that comes in, your salary, should show that you maintain your bills, you maintain your things, and you still remain with some money for survival. Because when you bring in your family over, imagine, I always tell you guys to say, before you start saying, oh, these people are not realistic, these people are doing something that it doesn't make sense, put yourself in the shoes of another person looking at this person. This person is trying to bring the family over. They're saying, I have my wife and my 3 kids that are supposed to come to Ireland. You say, can I see your bank statement? That person shows you the bank statement. They are owing the banks. They don't pay their problems on time, whether they have debit orders that are supposed to come out, those they don't come out in time. They are failing to maintain themselves alone, without any child, without anyone else falling under them. Will you allow that person to bring another person into the country that would depend on that person, while that person is already failing to take care of themselves? No, you wouldn't do that. So this is why they give you 1 month to live in Ireland. Then after that, you start applying to bring your family over. And when you're applying, they check all those things. They ask for your payslip, they ask for everything. In some cases, not all the times, they go up to checking if your family is really your family, because you can't just bring anyone. You have to bring your own family that depend under you. When we say, I think from my cultural background, when we say family, people think family is auntie, gogo, everyone around you. But when we talk of family, we're talking about your kids and your wife, or we're talking about your kids and your husband. That's your family. It stops there. Everyone else is extended family, and you can't bring extended family. You have to bring your own family. So do you understand that? So you apply, and at some point, or some cases, sometimes they approve. If you have enough finances, you have a house, you show that you are taking care of yourself properly, you don't live paycheck to paycheck, you have some money remaining on your account after taking care of your bills, it's easy and quicker for them to approve your family reunification application. And when your kids or your wife comes, and by the way, guys, the kids should be under 18. When the kids are over 18, it could be a bit harder to bring them as well, because to the state they are already a family of their own as well. How can I make this? You come to Ireland, you have a child that is 22 or 20 years old. That child already has a child of their own. You think when you start applying for them, they might approve that? No, they won't really approve it, because that child is already someone's wife. They have their own kids. So it's easier when you apply for a child that is under 18 to come join you. They might ask for pictures, they might ask for other things. They hardly do blood tests, but sometimes they might do it depending on your case. But they just want proof that you guys are married. Maybe pictures of your wedding, pictures of you and the kids all together. General things that can prove that this is your family. Once you prove all that, and you have finances that shows that you can take care of these people that you are bringing in the country, they will give you the right to bring your family after 12 months. When that right to bring your family after 12 months comes, your wife or your husband, because you are bringing them under you, they will have to also apply for the work permit. That's when they also apply, showing that they joined because you were here and you brought them over. So they apply for their own work permit as well to work. In some cases, a person can decline work permit. So that's how hectic and that's how important for you to learn about these things before you just jump onto them. Because you have to, it doesn't mean that the person brought you over and you're like, okay, now I also am here and I have a right to work. You have to apply, you have to go through certain stages as well, and it's up to them to decide if they want you or not, if they want to give you the right permit or not. So, but what's important is, if you come, you can bring your family after 12 months, and those families should be your kids or your wife or anyone that depends under you, that depends, like falls under you, under your household. And you should be showing that you can take care of those people if they come and live in the state. Is that all? No, that's not all. On the other part, when it comes to the general employment, I want to go as far as calculating what you need to get the permanent residence, because this is still like a visa permit and employment permit that allows you to work while you are still going up and down in your country. You're still like a resident in your country. So if you later want to become Irish resident, you want to work on being a permanent Irish resident. So it takes you 5 years to get stamp 4. This is the hard part. Some people, they get confused on that. They think when you come here within 2 years, 3 years, you can apply for stamp 4. Then within 5 years, you can apply for for naturalization to be Irish citizen. No, if you come under general skills visa, it takes you 5 years to get stamp 4. If you don't understand what I mean by stamp 4, go and watch this video about the stamps in Ireland. It will explain to you what stamp 4 is and what benefits can you get under stamp 4, and what things can you get, and like what can you get when you under stamp 4. But stamp 4 is close to being like a permanent residence in a way. Then after 5 years of getting your stamp 4, then you need another 5 years to become an Irish citizen. So I would say if you're going to relocate with the general permit, just give yourself about 11 years until you get naturalized to be an Irish citizen, which is what most people want. Because if you decide to say, I don't want my country anymore, I don't want to be living in my country, I don't want to be a citizen anymore in my country, you want to relocate to another land, you want to belong there, you want to be part of that family, you want to be everything. So that's what you should look for and what you should consider. Now let's come to the critical skills one. This one is my favorite. This critical skills one is my favorite. I always tell people to say, please check this one before the general one. So this one is for people that have qualifications. Guys, it's not that much hard to get a qualification, but once you get it, life becomes easy. So this one is for someone with a nursing degree, nursing diploma. That's you. If you have nursing somewhere out there, if you have engineering qualification, that's you. If you have IT or computer or AI qualifications, that's you. So now you fall under what? There's a list, remember, posted on the description here. You can click it and go check if your career or your qualification that you have falls under this list. Then this is when now you can relocate to Ireland with your job, and the opportunities are better and they are easier. So number one, let's start on the first of getting there. The list is the same as the general one, where you get the job offer with the employer, then you apply and for visa, everything they approve. Steps can even take up to 1 year, 6 months. It can take long because it's a process, guys. It doesn't happen overnight. Then after that, when you come to Ireland, when you get to Ireland and you get your residence permit, you are allowed to bring your wife and your kids same time. You don't need to wait 1 year like the other one. Same time, you can bring your family to join you. Because I have to add this one. I wasn't sure how to structure this, but I'll add it in between there. You guys will understand it. The salaries, they actually went up this year. The general one used to be 34,000. It went up to 36,000. Then the critical skills one used to be 38,000. This is a year, not a month. 38,000. Now it went up to 40,000. If I'm going to follow numbers on the dot, it's 40,600. It's 40,605. So the Irish government increased these salaries due to the prices of everything going up. They call it inflation, those that know English. So due to everything going up, they increase, because remember, they love you as a migrant. They care for you. They want you to have a good life. So now when you're coming under the critical skills visa, you are already under a salary of 40,000 euros a year. That 40,000 euros a year, the reason they allow you to bring your family almost immediately, it's enough for you to take care of your kids. It's enough for you to take care of your family. It's enough for you to do a lot of things. This is why under general one, you cannot just bring, you have to prove yourself. But this one is already taken as enough, because they know it's enough for you to take care of your family. So if you come in as a nurse, I made a video about nurses telling them that if you have a nursing qualification, don't apply for care working job, because even if you get that offer, it won't be good enough for you. But apply for the nursing job, because this is when you can come on a higher salary, and sometimes you can bring your family members to join you with you. You don't need to take a lot of time. You can even apply to bring them same time with you, same day. You get your visas, you apply for your family as well. Then you guys come together as a family. Or you can come here first to see the country, see everything, then you apply for your family to come. But you don't have any waiting time or period to do that. Then coming up on the next step again, people ask about how long will I take before I get permanent residence and what. With this one, after 2 years, remember you brought your family same time, and you have been working in Ireland for 2 years under stamp one. Your wife, when you come, you are under stamp one, but your wife gets stamp 1G. Stamp 1G, I made a video about stamps. Stamp 1G, they will be also allowed to work just like you are working. Then from there, we come to the next one, which is you getting your stamp 4. If you want to get your stamp 4, you work on getting your stamp 4. It takes you 2 years to get up to stamp 4. While if someone with just a general one, they took them 5 years to get to what? To stamp 4. So these are the differences that you have to look for, especially if you have the right qualifications and you want to get the best that you can get out of your qualification. So now it takes you 2 years to get stamp 4. After stamp 4, for you to be naturalized as an Irish citizen, it takes you 5 years. So that means it cuts the years from, it's 2 years plus 5 years. It cuts the years way lesser compared to when you come with the general one, where it can take you 11 years to become an Irish citizen. So this is the information for someone that is weighing the options. What can they do? What option can be best for them? And this is for someone who is willing to upgrade themselves, who is willing to go to school and get the right education. Remember, these videos, I make them for someone who's willing to change their lives. Because guys, if you're gonna sit out there and blame the government, blame people around you, some, they even blame me, saying I don't help them enough, I don't do their CVs properly, I don't. If you're gonna look for people to blame, you're gonna blame everyone. But if you get up, fix your education, fix your CVs, start applying on companies, do the things. If I manage to do it, if other people that I live around here, they manage to do it, how can it be impossible for you to do it? It means you can also do it. So get up, get your education in place, and apply for jobs, and don't give up. Keep going. It might take you 1 year, it might take you 2 years, but at the end of the day, if that's your dream and that's what you want, you're gonna manage to do it, and you're gonna get it. Thank you guys for following our channel. Don't forget to subscribe and to share our videos with others that might need the same information that you just got on these videos.